Junkin' Fool over here in Porterville. So we got a couple different projects going today. We got the hydraulic power unit back from Chuck with the peaked roof on it, so it's going to set out here in the weather, and a couple of these hooks so I can lift it with a loader, 2 on each side. The hands there. New control arm. Sorry about that, I'm trying to find got this little hood head here that flips down. I guess I can't hold it and show you. Well, I'll try. No, anyway, that thing flips down and holds that right in place. We got the control arm right here. Just decided this other one had an issue with the big old control arm I had, so got a couple new hoses here and the couplings here. This one I had here I didn't take over there, so I got a few of that size around and can reduce them down to whatever I need for different things. So there's the beast there. That thing is heavy. I think it's got at least 15 gallons of hydraulics, so there's a lot of the weight right there. There's the other hinge set up. That other lever swivels it. So we got that done. The rib rear is gone. Sold that. And then we got this one back. It's a parts car. It's got some issues with the front end, so the A-frames are common to rust out on them. It was repaired, but there's 4 of them and 3 of them are broke, so that could be a derby car or a scrapper car. It's got a good motor. I'd like to sell the motor, but nowadays, and I got a leak in my air hose. Been working on the baler a little bit too. So here's what I come up with to do the cylinders. A little dark in here. Got threaded rod. I put 2 of them, one in one corner with the vice grips, another in the back corner with the vice grips, and it runs through the top up there. I got a ways off the ground. I just stuck that under there because I'm done messing with it for one day. It's not bad doing it. You go from one of the threaded rods to the other one. I welded the nuts at the top. Just kind of time consuming. You got to go back and forth to keep it level, but I got the main thing where the little hole is through it goes, where it goes. And I really can't take it up a whole lot because I got to move it or it go right through my ceiling here. And like I said in the other video, I was going to put it outside. I'm going to see if I can climb up on this ladder without breaking my neck. So there's part of the cylinder sticking through. Oh, now I'm blocking all. I got this bar across there on both sides. And let's see, too dark to see the threaded rod, I guess, but I got the impact wrench there. It's just a walking its way up there, and I got to just got tension on both of the threaded rod. Yeah, there's a big old motor there. I'm not going to be using this motor, but I really can't see scrap, but it's got a big old pump on it here. Filter. It's 440. It's 3-phase. I don't know if it's 440 or not. I guess it would be. I have to think about that. Sometimes I get brain dead, but yeah. So I'm standing on the top tier of this ladder. Got a little brightness there. And I'm going to try to get down here without breaking my neck. Yeah, so that's in there. It's got to go 3 or 4 foot more. And it ain't going to go up there into the loft. I mean, it would go... At one time, I was going to skid it over and cut a hole there and leave it right in the building. I was just going to figure out and move it over to miss my beam there. Whatever they're called, roof rafters. But I decided it just takes up too much room. I need more room to work. And I've actually got this thing here too. That's a hydraulic pump, 12 volt. I've had that around a while. I keep thinking I should make something out of that. Gonna probably make some kind of recycling equipment up once I get things going here. So yeah, just thought I'd do a video. I got a few projects. I got a job to do when it dries up down the road here, not too far. It's a big old, supposed to be some kind of a smoker. The guy said, I looked at it, didn't look like it was that heavy, but he claims got all you can do to haul it in a 3/4 ton. I said, I've held pretty heavy stuff, so I'll probably get a video of it. I don't think it's that heavy. He said him and his friend moved it a few years ago, and it was more than they could move. And I told him, like I tell a lot of people, that's what I brought Deb for. She can move that. So. But no, we got that winch in the truck. Gonna get that all they gotta do is stick a battery in that battery box, and that'll be good to go. I'm gonna wire it right off of my battery so it keeps a full charge. Put one of them shut-offs. I got one over here. They sell them at Harbor Freight too, but I'm gonna see what I got around here. I got one on an old truck, big truck out back that I don't use. I'm gonna see if I can see this thing there hanging down. And actually I repaired the other side and that broke loose too. That's the side that I thought I repaired. And then there's a front one on one side or the other, but good looking car. Just can't drive it on the road. I think if I want to pull the engine, I could just cut that last one and cut the steering, the shock towers, and the brake line. That thing ready to pop out of there. And that's my plan, is to strip it down, take the wheels and the converters. I'd like to sell the motor. I might do a little video of it and pull the motor and cover it up out here, but it's just kind of hard to sell some of that stuff. That motor runs really good, 157,000 miles. So I'm going to clean around this beast, because I'm going to be needing it for that baler, and I'll bring that car up here and lift it up and get a video of it. That right there will lift that car. No problem at all, the whole car. A little wet out here. Everything's melting, which I don't mind. You got to take the good with the bad. I'd rather see this than 10 degrees or minus 10 or whatever it is. So. Well, I appreciate everybody watching the videos. Show this project to get it fired up, get a cylinder on there, and just mess around with it. And hopefully it should have plenty of power. It's got a big old, pump on here. My plan is to run that baler off. This is the main thing, but then anything else I come up with. And that baler, I can bale cans, gas tanks, tires, aluminum. I've seen them bale extrusion, copper. I don't get that much copper, but it'd be nice. And I can bale tin cans. I can just throw my small metal in there. That's probably mostly what I'll bale with it. Get it just so it's easier to haul. But yeah, that's the plan. The snow melts a little bit, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna come out here and start cleaning around this. The air hose is froze to the ground, so I want to get that, at least the hose out of the ground. Usually I set that stuff on a board. I needed that the other day and couldn't get to it, so get in here to my wire one of these days. Need to check them batteries out and see which ones are good. One guy sold him something, and he wanted to buy these batteries for $10 a piece. And I said, I want to go through them, because I know I got some of my good ones mixed in with there, which is something I shouldn't do, but I do that every now and then, so I like to charge them up. And if I can get by running them, I'm going to run them. I haven't bought a new battery in years. I've got a few of them around here that I know are good, but and I usually get more than $10 out of most of them. The farm store gives you $10 every spring, and I can't remember, I think you can take them 5, and you used to be able to take them the little, it's a store credit, you used to be able to take them them little tractor batteries, they'd give you a $10 credit, so I'd take them some of the smaller ones, and come out way better than take them to the scrapyard. So anyway, thanks for stopping over to Porterville. This is the Junkin' Fool working on some projects. Hope everybody had a good day and has a good day tomorrow. Thumbs up or subscribe and stop into Porterville. You're more than welcome. Goodbye.